Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. So today I mentioned it in my last vlog that I'm going to be filming that I was going to be making a makeup bag that's going to be like kind of like an emergency everyday on the go makeup bag. And basically the point of this is to have it packed, have products that I like and that or duplicates of things that I love and that I won't miss, so that I can just have the bag packed, and then if I've ever got, you know, a scenario where I'm running late, I can literally just grab my makeup and do it on the way there or wherever I get, wherever. That's this guy. So this bag is from Caboodles. I can't remember where I got it, but I think it was like TJ Maxx or Ross. I get a lot of my makeup bags there, so it's a pretty large size. But basically I packed it to where everything I need is in the bag. And I actually had to go and get some duplicates. So I went to Ulta today and I picked up two things that I realized I really love. So I mentioned that I got this Falscara mascara, or it's from Kiss. It's basically a lash applicator, and so I grabbed this last time I went to Ulta, and then I realized I didn't have my favorite eyeliner, and this is something that like I need because if not, a new eyeliner that I put in my waterline just ends up showing up. So this is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner. And then last but not least, I really like this. I didn't think I was going to love it, and I didn't think it was going to become a staple, but it is the Kiss Lash Glue Liner in the black shade, because then I can like use it as liner and also as my lash glue. Super, super convenient. So I'm actually going to keep this one fully intact to put in my makeup bag, and then the one that I already have open so that it doesn't dry out, I will keep in my regular collection and try to use it up. So now that I've got my kit complete, I'm going to take you guys through it and show you everything that is in here. So if you want to do this as well, you can totally replicate kind of the things that I have in here and how I set it up. Okay guys, so starting out, basically I have a bunch of little pouches in here that I've set everything up. And like I said, I did just throw in the lash glue liner, but I will get to it when we kind of get to that category. So first off, I want to start talking about this brush container. So Morphe has the James Charles one that is really big. This one is actually one I got off of eBay, I believe, but you can get them on Amazon as well. I actually own two of these. And normally what I do is I keep my big brushes, like my face brushes, in the James Charles one. And then in these I will put like little eye brushes and stuff. But I just decided to put in some everyday brushes. And so I basically went through my makeup routine and made sure that I had a brush for every step. I like to use this for blush, cream contour, powder bronzer, powder just under the eyes to dust away, and then a bunch of face brushes, a highlighter brush, all that. Literally everything I think I could need, or at least a brush that would be like multi-use, I put in here as well. And so like, for example, I have this brush in here that's a double-ended brush, another double-ended brush, because for this purpose I'm trying to really get as much as I can out of the brushes I have. Okay, so next let's talk about the big three items I've got right here. So two of them are palettes. So first I have the Makeup Revolution X Rachel Leary palette. This is the Ultimate Goddess palette, and I like it because, and I packed it in here, because it has a really nice mirror, but this mirror does not stand up on its own, and it also doesn't have any light. So I did also include in here this mirror. This is my Impressions Vanity like travel size mirror that has a light, so that if I have to do my makeup in a dark setting, I also have a place to do it in. I also included the Rachel Leary palette, not only because it has some really great like shades with a lot of variety, but because it also has bronzer, or matte bronzer, blushes, highlights, everything in here, so that I can do a full face if I absolutely need to with that. And then this is a brand called iMagic, and they sent me this palette, which is a dupe for the Jaclyn Hill Morphe 2 palette, and so it has some really nice shades that I have used this palette before and I liked it. And so I love my Jaclyn Hill palette, but I obviously want it to stay in my collection, so here is a dupe of it just to keep in this one. Also has a really nice mirror, which is great for travel. Next I did include this is actually from Ulta Beauty. It came with one of their sponges, and I went to Ulta today and I couldn't find this exact one, but I like it because it fits every sponge I've ever put in here. So whenever I pack a different makeup bag, like for my vacation, I will have to just grab another one if I can find it, but I'll just probably grab this one to take with me. Next, I also included 2 pairs of lashes. That way I have something a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more natural just to choose from. You know what? Speaking of that, I just realized I don't have a pair of scissors in here and I totally need them. So I'm gonna pop a pair of scissors in this kit. So the pouch I have in my hand, I'm going to go through it with you guys. This has a lot of stuff. So it has the scissors I mentioned. It also has the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner. This is a retractable eyeliner that I love. I've got the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara, which is super affordable and I love it. This is a brow gel. You need a brow gel. That one's from Maybelline. I also have a cream colored eye pencil. I love this for under the waterline. This brush is from Morphe and it is to use with my pomade. This is a staple. I literally had to go pick up a separate one of these. This is the Kiss Lash Applicator I was telling you guys about. Extra tweezers. And then a brow pencil. This is a backup mascara. It's just like a teeny tiny mascara from Urban Decay. I also included a backup of my ABH pomade. So this one's too dark for me, or at least darker than what I normally like. This one's in the shade dark brown, but it still is a good shade for me. That's why I included it in here because I love that formula. And then I just have a glitter shadow so that I can like amp up any look that I want. So this is kind of like the eye kit. And I was really glad to have this together. Oh, by the way, I included the scissors for the lashes in case I needed to trim the lashes. I also included 2 setting sprays. This one actually is just the Mario Badescu spray that I put in a travel size bottle. And then I also have a setting spray that a brand sent me. I have the Morphe Bake and Set Banana Powder. The reason I chose this one in my collection is just because it's a little bit too yellow for every day, but if I absolutely need to use it, it still looks fine, so it's not my favorite, that's why I included it. The Kiss Lash Liner Glue. The reason I haven't taken it out of the, I mean, I guess I could take it out of the packaging, but the reason I have it is that way I know it's the new one, and if for any reason I'm running late, this is a great alternative to being able to like, you know, you don't have to let anything dry. You literally just do the eyeliner and it's done. And then in here I have some lip products. So I've got a chapstick, a lip liner sharpener, and then I also did include a red lipstick because you never know when you're going to have a good red lipstick. So I included my favorite lip liner in the shade Cafe. This is from LA Girl. It's literally such a nice lip liner, you guys. I talk about it all the time on my channel, but that's the color. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then I paired 2 shades to go with it. So this is a mini lipstick. That is the shade of the lipstick right there. And this is from Bite Beauty in the shade Cocoa Bite. And then I also have the Bretman Rock and Wet n Wild collab lip gloss in the shade Jungle Rock. And I normally carry a lip gloss with me, but I don't love the formula of this one. But it is very pretty, and that's why I included it. That way I can make a really nice lip combo if I absolutely didn't have anything else. And then last but not least, I've got a larger bag. On the side I have a moisturizing cream from CeraVe. It's just like a little sample size for whenever I need to have something like that on the go, if I have it moisturized before I do my makeup. And then I've got the Tati Beauty Baby Blendiful. I chose this one obviously just because it's really small and so it doesn't take up a lot of room. I've got the e.l.f. Bite Size kind of blush and highlighter in the shade Lychee. I actually just did a full face of e.l.f. It's the makeup that I was wearing in the beginning of this video and I used this in that video. I also included the Wet n Wild pressed powder just because, again, it's not an absolute favorite. In fact, it's like just a very basic powder, doesn't even have a mirror, but it works if I absolutely need it to. I did include the e.l.f. Putty Blush and Bronzer in the shade Tan Lines and Tahiti. I also included the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. In the video today I realized that this is a really good shade for me almost all the time, but I need something deeper. so I might also include another shade at some point. So I included 2 primers. This one is the Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer. This is a really hydrating primer, and then I also included the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer, which is a favorite of mine. And then I've got a little sample size. I've got a little sample size primer from Smashbox, a little travel size sunscreen in case I need it, and then 2 more things and we're done. So basically, I've also got this Kat Von D powder in the shade Translucent, just in case that banana one ends up not working out. I have like a little mini to back up. I also have the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Buff Beige. This is a good concealer. It's not my favorite in my collection, but it's really good, and obviously you need a good concealer. And then last but not least, I have my Flawless Face Razor, but this is the one that my dog chewed up. I don't know if you guys can see it. But she kind of chewed the outside packaging of this one up, so I figured this one is fine to just stick in this bag.